So today we're going to discuss about a topic, how effectively we can do the calling, right? Because today's world, especially in a sales, without calling, the business is difficult. So there are two type of calling is there. One is the fresh calling. The second one is the follow-up calling. So we are talking about today the fresh calling, the first time how we are approaching a client using your telephone or mobile phone. So that is what we are talking the topic today. It is not about the follow-up call. So follow-up call we can do it maybe some other time because we are keeping that for a next topic. So today the fresh topic what we are talking about, how effectively you can call your clients and you can invite them for your property site visit or property inception, right? So I assume that, see, whatever I'm going to discuss here, it is all maybe you are doing in your day-to-day life, right? In your as a salesperson career, you may be doing this activities in a day-to-day life, or you may be doing it, right? So there are a few steps is there. Now you can check it. Am I following this step while I am calling the client? Am I following this step? That is the most important things. So effective calling, this is the topic we discussed today. So the first thing you need to do the wishing. Second is introduction. The third is permission. The fourth is engaging. Fifth is objection handling. Sixth is asking appointment. Right? So we have a 6 step is there. The first one is wishing. Okay. Second one is introduction. Third is permission. Then is engaging and objection handling, asking appointment. So if you evaluate, now if you are making a tele calling or if you calling anybody, there may be you may be following or you may not be following, right? Suppose you are following this 6 steps. You need to analyze where I am getting disconnected, right? So when I'm calling the client, sometimes I'm able to wishing. So what do you mean by wishing? Right? So these are the structure of the calling and you must follow this. So the wishing is nothing but anybody calling, looking at the time zones, you can say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or how are you, whatever. That is called the wishing. You are wishing the person. The second thing is that you need to introduce yourself, right? Most of the people, they don't even wish, they don't even introduce themselves. They don't even introduce and say, I am Vitas, I am calling from Shobha Limited and it's regarding so and so. So that introduction is very, very important. So when you observe, either when you making a call or maybe some of your team members making a call, you may notice that there is no proper introduction happens. So I'm not detailing going on how can we introduce a client, how beautifully we can talk to them. I'm not going detailing, but the introduction is very, very important. What do you mean by the permission, right? Today, you look at it. Any clients whom we are selling, are they premium clients? They are premium clients because Shobha as a company, we are selling a premium product and our clients are premium clients and we are premium salespeople, right? So there are 3 premium comes in this way. We are a premium salespeople, we are selling a premium product and our clients are premium clients. So without permission, don't expect you can continue a conversation because people will be busy, right? No one will be free because I assume that my clients are successful people. If they want to buy a product in Shobha, they should be successful people in their whatever profile they're doing. If he's a movie artist, he should be successful as a movie artist. If he's a software engineer, he should be successful as a software engineer. Or even as a businessman, only successful people can buy a Shobha property. Because why? How we classify the premium product? How do you make this as a premium product? Right? Or how we identify these are the premium clients. The premium clients is nothing but, right, their taste is different, right, their lifestyle is different, their status is different, they will have a different class will be there. So these are called the premium. So that is what they are. It is not like, their taste has to be different, their class has to be different, their lifestyle should be different, their status should be different. These are the basically. So they don't think like any normal other clients. We don't differentiate anybody, but definitely the premium clients, their taste or their class, their lifestyle, their status, everything is different. So how can we become as a premium salesperson, right? So you imagine you are going to sell a client which is a premium client and you are not a premium salesperson. Then do you think that connect happens? It never happens, right? So you need to be a premium salesperson. To become a premium salesperson, it is very simple 3-step. You can become a premium salesperson. It is very simple. The way you talk is very important. The way you talk, right? The way you act, right? How you behave with them. The talk means your communication, right? Or how politely you discuss with them. And how knowledgeable person you are in this particular topic. That is how it is the way you talk, right? And the way you act and the way you talk, this all makes you difference in as a premium salesperson, right? The way you walk, the way you talk, and the way you act. These 3 things, if you keep in mind, right? What do you mean by the word you walk, right? You should walk very confidently, because again I'm telling you, our people are successful clients, and when they meet you itself, they will understand whether you are confident about the project. The moment you don't have a confidence, they don't believe you, because you yourself is not confident about the product you are selling. Then it's very, very difficult, right? So the permission is very important, because we are selling a premium product and we are selling to a premium clients. Next is the most important thing. So this wishing, introduction and permission, this will be finishing in a 20 to 30 seconds, right? So today, if you look at it in our company, we will look at only, consider you made somebody to spoke if it is only 20 to 30 seconds connected calls, right? You understood why the 20-30 seconds connected calls coming, because in minimum you need 20 to 30 seconds to wish, introduction and take a permission. Now suppose if you give a permission, then the most crucial part is the engaging the client. Many of your people or many of you are failing engaging the client, right? Many of you fail when you are engaging the client. How can you engage the client, right? So if you want to engage the client, there are 2 or 3 things you need to be keep it in your mind, okay? If you want to engage the client, the number 1 thing, you should have a good listening skill, okay? This is the one set of skill you need, listening skill. You should have good confidence. What you are talking about, the confidence has to be there. Listening skill is important, confidence is important. Your voice should have a good energy, okay? Then the voice modulation, okay? So I would say to engage client, these are the traits, right? These are the qualities as a salesperson you need to have. You should be able to listen to him. Most of the time the client may be saying, boss, I am in a meeting, I will call you back. Okay, we'll discuss it later. I'm not listening. I'm just keep talking. I'm telling, yeah, sir, this is what it is, sir. 20 acres properties, sir. 18 apartments, sir. That is that, this. No. To become a good salesperson, you should have a very good listening skills, right? Second thing is the confidence. I told you in the past also, the confidence comes. How the confidence comes? If you have a very good product knowledge, right? Energy. This is most important things. If I see you a person directly, you can use a less energy because the person is right in front of you sitting, right? So even if you use a less energy, this can be work, but you don't even see the person the other side. So the energy what you transfer will be holding you back the other side of the phone. Otherwise you will keep the phone, right? The last thing is the voice modulation. The voice modulation is nothing but maybe sometime you can smile, sometime you can laugh, sometime you can be show some kind of exclamatory things, oh wow factor and things. So it has to be different voice modulation. You need to use it to engage the client. Only these things, do you think you can engage the client? It is not possible. What do you want? What is the most important things? The product knowledge. Product knowledge. Know your competition. Right? So this is the important things to make, to utilize this. The listening skill, confidence, energy, voice modulation has to be there, but to utilize it or you put it to this, you need to know the product knowledge and you need to know your competition. If you don't know these two things, so suppose I don't know about Shobha Neopolis property, what I will engage with the client? How can I engage with the clients? Now the client is asking about some other project, brigade, so and so property or some other builder property they are asking. You don't know anything about it. You know only about the product knowledge of Shobha Neopolis, 25 acres, so and so, so and so, so and so. He is saying, no boss, how it is differentiate then, or how far it is from there, or how it is. At least any project you are selling, nearby 1 or 2 or 3 minimum, the same level or little lower or higher or whatever it is, minimum 2-3 project you should know. Know your competition. You must have a detailed information about your competition. Otherwise, you cannot engage. Because again, coming back to this, our clients are premium clients. They will stick with you only if you provide value to them. If you are not ready to give a value and what you are talking, just like you are just talking this and that, they will not stay with you. They will not even listen. They understand this person does not have any knowledge. Let me not waste my time. You will hang up the phone, right? So if you don't want to happen, so majority of the people, now if you check your people also, the calls, they may not be spoke to anybody more than 20 to 30 seconds. You know why? They are failing here in engaging part, they are failing. So you guys, this is the heart, right? Heart of the structure or the calling. You need to have this knowledge. Then it will come to objection handling. This is not an objection handling for a closing. This objection handling is nothing but, see, you need to understand the purpose. What is the purpose we are doing? We are inviting the client to the site, right? So what are the objection client can say? He can say like, this weekend I am busy, or I am going out of station, I don't have a vehicle at home, or I am, lot of objections like that. There are 18 objections we already discussed, right? There are silly objections. So that objection also they should be able to handle it quite well, right? The beauty of handling the objection, right? The first thing is accept it. Most of the time what happens when the engagement is done, you are inviting them to the site. Sir, okay, so why don't you come to the site tomorrow, sir, or this weekend, sir? The immediately client will say, sir, you please, Vitas, you share the brochure to me, right? Immediately what I will do, I will send the brochure to the client. What happens after that? You will see the brochure, then you will not even turn. Any of you send a brochure to the client before the client visit to the site, 99% chance their client never visit. It is not their mistake. It is not their mistake because we are killing their imagination sending this brochure. Most of the time you need to see where they see the brochure. They will see in the mobile phone which is less than 10-inch screen, or maybe laptop, maybe 15-inch screen. What is Shobha Neopolis, even we built, which is in 25 acres, how they get the feel of the same thing in this, right? So this is what the example I was telling you before, the Taj Mahal, which is one of the part of the wonder of the world. You go and see literally, and you see a Taj Mahal picture in something in your phone. How does it can relate it here? It's a huge difference is there. So that is what you guys are killing. The moment you share a brochure with them, they will flip through it and they will think, oh, okay, this is okay, but nothing great about it. So whatever effort you have done here, you are killing here. So you can tell them. So, but definitely they will ask brochure, isn't it? Or they will give some excuses. So any client give any excuses, what you need to be done is that you need to accept and acknowledge first. Sir, I can share the brochure, sir, but, right? The moment you use the but, the word but, whatever you said in the past or before using but, whatever you use, it's all forgotten, right? Whatever you use after but, it is important. So even this trick or this technique, you can use it even while you are closing the deal. They may ask a lot of questions. You can say any objection, any client, if he raise it, first you need to acknowledge that objection. You cannot just argue with him. No, nothing like that, sir. It's not like that. You need to acknowledge it. You need to say, yeah, understand, sir, but, and you need to start with your but and your justification. You can say, sir, I can share the brochure, but if you make an attempt to come and experience our sales experience center, that will be much better, right? I wish you experience it rather than you seeing in your electronic gadgets. Makes sense to him. Likewise, any objection come, accept it or acknowledge it first, then use a but and you start your things. Then the last point is asking appointment, right? I was going through many of your people, and they talk to the people, they will engage them, some objection, somehow they handle it, but they never ever ask to come the client to the visit the site. They all are trying to sell the apartment over the phone or through the phone. This is what they are doing it, right? Then how they will get the site visit? They don't even invite them. The client also don't know what next, right? Client also don't know what next to be done. So we should be able to tell them, sir, okay, now it's nice talking to you and we will have this and things like that. Why don't you visit? Sir, shall I fix an appointment for so and so date time? And I will send you, post this call, I will send you a message. If you acknowledge it, I personally available at the site, right? So I don't want when you come to the site, you left behind. I don't want you to waste your time. I don't want you to be in queue, right? I will, the moment you landed in the property, I will be start handling and give you all the explanation. But you need to ask the appointment. Majority of the people, they're not even asking the appointment. You wait and watch. They will explain. They may be hold the client more than 30 seconds. They may hold the client 2-3 minutes, 4-5 minutes. Still they keep on talking because they don't know how to close the call. They should know how to close a call. The call should be the moment objection handling started or moment engaging is happening. From this step onwards, they need to keep asking the appointment. Yeah, sir, I understand this. Sir, why don't you visit the site, sir? Right? We can sit across the table and we can discuss much lengthier or much better rather than talking over the phone. Why don't you come to the site? So from here onwards, they need to keep. So the moment reach the discussion in this level, the person energy level should go very high. They should talk out of their maximum volume or whatever the excitement they show, and they start keep inviting them to the site, right? And you need to keep understanding whether they're doing it or not. Now the last step is that the closing the call, right? That is okay. This always you can say closing the call. You can say thanks for talking to you, sir. I wish you a wonderful day or whatever it is there. That is the way we can close a call, right? Now, this is the few steps we can talk about effective tele sales or effective calling. And I hope you guys will be following this, and you guys need to be analyze where you are stuck in this. Are you missing it in the wishing itself or introduction or permission or engaging the client? Are you missing it, or you are missing it in objection handling or asking appointment? Where you are missing your client, or where do you have the disconnect with your client? If you analyze it properly, if you are judge it properly, I'm sure your conversion ratio, you can invite more clients to the site and you will have a more business. Okay, I hope this give you some input about us. Thank you so much.